In other news, as the voting in the Russian-occupied regions of Ukraine comes to an end, Russian President Vladimir Putin says the referendums in these areas are in the spotlight due to dramatic events in Ukraine.
Of course, today amid the special military operation and referendums in the Donbass, saving people at all territories where the referendum is held is at the top of the mind and in the center of the attention for our entire society and our country. This is natural because it's connected with dramatic events.
Now, according to Russian news agencies, first partial voting results from 4 Russian-occupied regions of Ukraine show overwhelming majorities in favor of becoming a part of Russia. The hurriedly arranged referendums took place over 5 days in the 4 areas of Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporizhia and Kherson that make up about 15% of Ukrainian territory. According to reports, the initial counts show majorities ranging from 96 to 97% in the Kherson region, based only on 14% of the votes that were counted. The number goes up to 98% in Zaporizhia, based on just 18% of the vote count. Donetsk and Luhansk in the Donbass region were just under 98%. That when just about 14% of the votes have actually been tallied. Russian officials in the area took the ballot boxes door to door. Ukraine and the West have condemned these referendums, calling them a sham and an illegitimate coercive exercise to create a legal pretext for Russia to annex these regions. Meanwhile, the exiled mayor of Mariupol said residents were threatened to cast their ballots in these referendums.
Thanks to every resident of Mariupol, today most people are directly in the territory of the controlled part of our country. How many such people? More than 200,000 people arrived in the controlled part of our country. How is the so-called pseudo-referendum happening today? That is, it cannot be called a referendum because it is a sociological survey, I think. This is my personal opinion.
If annexed, Russia can portray any Ukrainian attempt to recapture these areas as an attack on Russia itself. Earlier, Putin said he was ready to use nuclear weapons to defend the territorial integrity of Russia. In 2014, Moscow held a similar referendum in Crimea in an annexation that has never been recognized by the West. Ukraine has repeatedly warned that Russia's annexation of additional Ukrainian territory would destroy any chance of peace talks between the two countries. Russia says it is up to the people of these 4 regions to decide for themselves whether they want to come under Moscow's rule.